What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mix Cocktail Hour, our special matinee show at 11 o'clock here on the west coast
Gross.
of Disgusting.
This is a disgusting
It's
hour of
happy
the day.
hour.
This is disgusting.
It's happy
I
hour.
hope Europe is happy because I am mad.
Yeah, you're not a morning guy, huh?
Now look at me. I wear the same black t-shirt. Just so you guys know, it's the same black t-shirt. I don't have multiple. I am a slob. I stay up late.
Yeah.
I wake up late.
Yeah.
And here I am. But
Hey.
I'm excited.
I mean,
I'm excited.
come on. We've got a lot of people tuned in so far. It might get a little crazy.
Good. I'm excited.
It is early for Moonshine, because today's all about moonshine. It's National Moonshine Day.
There is no actual good time for
Wait.
moon. It is always too early for moonshine.
It is?
The moment you do moonshine,
Yeah.
the rest of your day is just late. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we've got a great day ahead of us.
Honestly, yeah, I have another class that I teach later
Oh,
tonight.
that's right.
Yeah,
Your
so
show tonight
we're
at
gonna
7
see.
o'clock as well.
That's a Fernet class.
Woohoo!
So-
That's your favorite liquor in the world.
It is
so
my favorite spirit in the world. So
You got something to look forward to.
I do a nap for sure.
Yeah,
and
little club nap.
then some Fernet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to get me back on track.
I thought I would get in the moonshine mobster
Yeah.
look.
You look great.
So I just, thought I'd do this in case anyone's wondering, like, who's the chick?
Who's that? Yeah.
Who's that chick on
We
the
know
screen?
Kush, but who's the other one?
Yeah. It's still me, just with a little bit shorter hair today.
You need a Tommy gun.
Oh well,
Or like at least
Hold your horses.
at least a violin case.
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. So National Day, of course, National Moonshine Day.
Mm-hmm.
It is also, which I don't know why they couldn't find another day, National Bubbly Day.
Bubbly Day.
Yes. So if you are drinking your mimosas right now, because it's happy hour in California right now. It's happy hour all the time.
Yeah.
It's always happy hour here.
I mean, I'm miserable, but yeah, I'm sure other people are very happy with this.
You guys are doing it right with your mimosas because it's National Bubbly Day. But I did think we can get today started with a little event that happened,
Okay, sure.
right?
All right.
With one of my favorites.
With one of your favorites, yeah.
One of my
your
favorites.
stories.
So in 1956, right? One of my okay, so today we had a lot of dances out, a lot of new things. We got those weird, what's the
floss?
The floss,
Yeah.
and then we got like the twerk, and we got all these weird things where people are like, yeah, that's kind of weird. But in 1956, ladies and gents, a man came out on stage for a show called the Milton Berle Show, and he blew every chick's mind off. And that young gentleman was called Elvis Presley.
Oh my goodness, another Elvis class. Yeah, I love it. All right.
It was called Elvis Presley. You know what he did?
I'm sure he did one of
sang
these.
The Hound Dog.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
from then on, when half the crowd fainted, he was just known as Elvis the Pelvis.
That is a horrible name. That's a
Well, when he
horrible
did his
name.
thing.
Oh yeah,
you
he
can't
shook that
see it.
pelvis. It's just every time I think of a pelvis, I think of the actual bones on the inside. Doesn't
Okay.
turn me on.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
This is the Hound Dog,
Oh, fun.
right? This comes actually from the Bon Appetit website.
Sure.
No mention of who made it, but I thought it sounded delicious because I actually made a couple of things here. This has bourbon in it.
Great.
This has ginger syrup in it that I personally made, peach syrup that I personally made,
Wow.
and lemon juice.
Just for one shot.
I know!
You're really coming through, Tam.
I mean, you're my inspiration.
Well, cheers to you then, Tammy. Look at
Elvis
us.
the Pelvis
Yeah.
in 1956.
Shake that thing.
Shake it. Cheers.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
That's a good one, right?
Feeling a little better about my life now.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Sort of shift into the gear.
Let's just say hi to everybody who's in the chat right now. We have J.M. Garcia here, we've got Sterling, we've got Jordan Cobb, we've got Kristen who's here, Dixie, Larry, we've got Danny, Carl Tender's in the house. Deirdre is here as well. My bro's in the house, what's up, Tex? Paul Bernardo, of course.
What's up, Paul?
Here. Jen is in the house. Who else? We've got a bunch of people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in so far. And everybody who is tuning in on Facebook or on TikTok, hop on over to our YouTube live stream so you can join us in the chat as well. All right, time to get
Cracking.
cracking.
Yeah, cracking. Yeah,
Yes.
we have a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
we are doing moonshine.
Yes.
Now, of course, moonshine is a general term
Yeah.
For any type of grain distillate that is made usually without any aging.
Yeah, mash.
It's a mash. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mash that you bring in. There are really moonshine means, you know, that it's where the old distillers, the old hooch hounds, the old scofflaws would run into the forest and under the shine of the moon would make this stuff. So they did it sneakily.
Yes.
It's a big part of moonshine. So I wanted to bring today, first off, a very sneaky cocktail.
Yeah, well, because it was during Prohibition too.
It was during Prohibition.
Yeah,
moonshine's still being made in the exact same way. If you get down to like the no teeth country, I doubt that they're tuned in to YouTube currently.
Wait, cancel again, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you go down to where you know, your teeth and your IQ start to match, then that is where they are still definitely making. And I'm just saying that these people are running around in forests with stills.
Yes.
That's a whole thing.
Okay.
Anyway, they're still making it. A lot of people are still making moonshine illegally for some reason.
It's the thrill.
It's the thrill, I think. But it's always supposed to be clandestine. It's always supposed to be sort of hidden. So I used to work in an office. Before I worked in a bar, I don't know if you guys know this, I used to run systems at a law firm.
That sounds terrible.
I was a career man. It's horrible.
A queer man?
A career man.
Oh. I was like, where are we going with this?
We can all change. Listen, I went to this camp. I was finished. They shocked me a few times. It was great.
We haven't even started drinking.
We have. I mean, 11 a.m. is just not a time for me.
Okay.
I was a career man. I put on a little suit. I wore a little thing, and I woke up at 5 a.m. to get at 6. Anyway, I have definitely snuck booze into work
Do you
before.
do a flask?
No.
Oh.
No, a flask means that you have booze on you.
Yes.
What shows that you don't have booze on you is a water bottle.
Oh.
So I have created, and nobody's gonna check a water bottle.
True.
And nobody wants to share a water bottle.
True.
So I have a drink first that is called, it's just water.
Okay.
The cocktail's called, it's just water. We're gonna go ahead and make this cocktail.
Oh, cool, it's just water.
The cocktail is called, it's just water.
Just water.
It's just water.
All right.
Calm down.
We all know that.
Calm down, baby. So everything in here is going to be clear. There's, of course, you can do this simpler by just putting vodka in a bottle. But as Paul will tell you, that's for psychopaths. That's for psychopaths.
Hey, that's up for discussion.
Paul would say otherwise. So let us start with this cocktail called, it's just water. It's just water. We're gonna start off with our moonshine. Now, I'm gonna be using, for this first moonshine, this is the White Dog. That is another name for moonshine.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace, this is their mash number 1. There's also White Lightning, there's Hooch, there's all kinds of other names for it, but the White Dog is one of them, so they call this the White Dog. We're gonna go ahead and hit this. Now this is 64% alcohol, 120 proof. It's crazy. 124 proof. We're gonna go ahead and hit this with 1 1/4 ounces. So that's 0.75, that's half, and it's gonna be a tough day at work. There we go. Just a touch more.
Yeah.
Right there. Now, if you've ever just tasted moonshine.
Yes, I did just a tad before the show.
Right.
And I thought my insides were gonna burn out.
There's a reason that we age whiskey.
Yes.
And it's because moonshine is not the greatest. So now the rest of these flavors are going to be to help get all of that in. So I'm going to be using this stuff. It's called Dolin Blanc, or it's a Blanc vermouth.
Love it.
It's a sweet white vermouth.
But that's the whole thing about the aging is that it's Prohibition. You gotta make money. You haven't got time.
That's right.
You haven't got years.
No.
Have this sit in a barrel. You mash it up and in a bottle off you go.
Yeah, I mean that's why.
Cash.
Well, like bathtub gin.
Yeah.
Bathtub gin. Literally, just grandma gets out of the bathtub. You put some juniper in a bathtub.
Gets the job done.
It tastes like grandma and juniper is what that gin tastes like. 1 ounce of the Blanc. When I first started making this cocktail, I was doing 2 little Blanc. Make sure you do hit it with that full 1 ounce. That is important. Next thing we want to do is hit it with some triple sec. We're going to make this into sort of a daisy. So if you could hand me the clear triple sec back there by the Bowles Company. It's about 6 in.
What? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
What's that one? Oh, the elderflower.
That's the elderflower.
That's good too.
This is triple sec. It is. It just means triple dried. It's a sort of a drier version of an orange liqueur. It does have some sweetness though to it, but we want the dry one. You can do Cointreau is also dry, or is also clear.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Oh,
Too sweet for this. We need this to be a little bit less. Next thing we're going to do is, I've brought this in before, but I'm bringing it in again.
I know it's not just water.
It is not just water. No, this is lime juice. This is completely synthesized lime juice. So it's, I'll give the recipe real quick.
Like
Completely
in the 80s,
synthesized.
like,
Yes.
dun, dun,
Yes.
dun, dun,
I literally play the guitar as I'm shaking the limes clear.
All right.
No, it is 260 milligrams of water. It is 9 milligrams of citric acid, 6 milligrams of malic acid, and 0.2 milligrams of something called tartaric acid. So, and then just a pinch of salt. So it doesn't smell like anything, but it does taste just like lime. We're gonna hit this, now this is pretty limey. So we're gonna give this a sort of a hefty half ounce, is what I like to say
I
about
remember
that.
when you tricked me into drinking that one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Listen, a lot of things can be described that way.
A lot of fun for you.
Yeah, it was. It always is.
Okay.
To make Tamee see see Tamee make the
poo-poo face.
the caca face.
That one.
Next thing we want to do is we want to add just a touch more flavor to this, and why not reach over here for some Kirschwasser.
Oof, you're making this even more dangerous.
Kirschwasser is a cherry brandy. It means cherry water. It is...
Which it's not.
It is not cherry water, no. It is very boozy. It's 40% alcohol by volume, but it also is incredibly potent flavor-wise. So just a little bar spoon is all we're gonna need on this.
Jeez.
Right there.
You thought you'd start the night off with that guy.
This is how you start my morning off.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this
Maybe
is
you
like...
should drink this.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, this is how we do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give this, technically, there is no juice in here.
Yeah.
So not real necessary to give this a shake, but I'm gonna do just a whip shake anyway. Right there. Kind of a short dance.
Pointless.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What's that?
I told you. This is gonna be a quick one. And I'm gonna serve it in this guy right here. This is, of course, a water bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just cut the top off so it's easier to get just a piece of ice.
Easy to cut your lip on it. Yeah.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. We have this. Now, we are also going to stamp this so that we know, one thing about an office is you put your drink down, somebody else is going to take it. So we're going to stamp this guy so that we know that it is ours.
Okay.
As we come in. Beautiful. All good? All good.
Can we see it?
I can't tell.
We don't know.
I don't know. There's chaos in the studio currently.
1,000 people running around in the background right now.
I can't tell if I'm on screen. We have this guy going. We are then going to pour this cocktail into here over this beautiful piece of clear ice. And it looks like it's just water. It is just water. Is all that is, but there are an awful lot of flavors. Cherry, lime, whatever moonshine is.
Yeah.
Just hot, I suppose, is the flavor there. We have some grape in the Dolin, and a little bit of orange as well. Go ahead. Here, I brought my own little glass, so yeah, I'll just pour this one into here as well.
I mean, I get it. You can drink this in the office, but by around like noon. And they're like, so Scott, you got the paperwork for the things? Noon, 2, 3 o'clock. Who like this?
Do you think I worked in 1800s Brooklyn?
What is time?
Hey! I don't know where I worked.
All right,
downtown Los Angeles, no accents.
Okay, true. It is true. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to the morning of moonshine. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, it's just water.
It's just water. Oh. I mean, I can imagine half of this, you get some work done. You feel kind of amped up, like, yeah, I love the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're like, oh, no, I need a club nap.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This is
You call them club nap? We call them disco naps.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
we had disco.
We hit the clubs.
Right. We disco danced.
That's Arizona, right?
That's Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, the land of disco, I believe it's called. Yeah.
I gotta say though, it is actually It is yummy.
Thank you.
Because you taste the lime.
Sure.
For sure. You taste a little bit of salt.
Just a touch of salt in that lime. Yeah.
But the Kirschwasser comes nicely through. Got a little cherry thing going on. The triple sec gives it that hint of like a orange, like a little bit, so it doesn't overtake anything. I had nothing on my hands.
Punch me! I didn't know what was gonna go on. I thought you were gonna punch me.
And of course the moonshine. That's the thing with white whiskey. It's at first you're like, well, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then you feel it burning.
It's hot.
Every pipe in your body.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, that's all right. Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is it is strong. That's why we do 1.25 ounces as opposed to the full 2.
Oh well, good luck on this next one.
Uh-oh. Oh goodness.
Let's hit the chat right now. Everyone is loving it.
Good.
Jam Garcia is saying it looks delicious, which it is.
It is. Thank you.
Apostle of Tiki's in the house, calling this sneaky.
Yes, this is a sneaky. This is almost a sneaky tiki cocktail.
It is. It's a little bit of a sneaky.
It's almost a sneaky tiki. I almost snuck one by you.
Sneaky tiki cocktail. Myra's in the house. What is up? Yeah, everyone's like, what's it? My brother is saying, it's like, hey, what's everyone talking about morning, whatever? It's 8:15 in the evening here in Austria. That is true. Europe is on evening time, which is great drinks for after dinner.
Yeah. These are, I think there's a couple good after dinner drinks we're doing today.
You know? Yeah. I think so. So, and Keith is in the house as well. So
what's up, Keith?
Hi to Keith.
Keith absolutely murdered a version of the sidecar.
Really?
I saw a picture of it. Looked awesome. Keith.
Yeah. Was it beautiful?
It's really good.
Okay.
Really good. He and Paul really make my drinks look much better.
Paul always makes the drinks with us.
Paul always makes the drinks.
That's so...
Yeah, and he always makes them much prettier than I do. So pop on over to Paul Bellinardo and K Austin 1023 to see what they're doing. These guys are awesome.
So
Tamee, let's do it.
I thought because we're doing like prohibition and stuff and whatnot, I was like, okay, let's delve a little bit more into the history of prohibition. We know it was in the beginning of the 20s until like almost mid 30s, and of course people were still wanting to drink because just because it's illegal doesn't mean people aren't going to do it.
Right.
And who would make business from it, right? There were smaller distilleries all around, mainly East Coast actually. And like you mentioned before, the reason it's called moonshine is because you did it at nighttime secretly with the moonlight so that you wouldn't get caught, right? And these are called moonshiners. Right. Then, of course, throughout that time, what already existed were the mobsters. Right. Right, the gangs. We got New York, we got the Chicago outlet. Yeah. You know, all these mob guys. We've got Lucky Luciano up in New York, we've got Al Capone down in Chicago, and they were like, wait a minute, what can we add on to gambling and prostitution? Oh, let's sell some liquor. Yeah, that usually starts with me. It usually starts with liquor, then to gambling. Then the gambling, then the prostitution. It usually starts that way. Well, with them it was the other way around because liquor was still around. Right. It wasn't illegal. That makes sense. So what they thought was we're going to make some cash on this stuff, and they did. They made millions of dollars on this, and so I thought I would make a cocktail today, which is sort of mob related. Sure. That's why, got the outfit on. Nailing it. And this is actually going to be a little bit of a shaker, so I'm going to have to get... Oh, you didn't even use these ones. I didn't. So we're going to shake some stuff, and then I'm going to explain some things. Great. While I'm doing it. You are describing our show to a T. Yes. That is how the show works, yeah. That is exactly what we do here. We make some things, we explain some things as they go. Exactly. We forgot drinking though. So one of the things that you know as a mobster, what is your one accessory apart from your hat maybe? What is your one accessory that you have? My goodness. To take people down. Oh, some sort of gun. Well, the classic. Oh, a Tommy gun. This is called the Tommy gun. Oh, that's a great name for a cocktail. Yeah, didn't come from me. Came from a great bar actually in San Francisco called the Drake Bar. Oh. And San Francisco, of course, is also Alcatraz, but I will come back to that later. Sure, yeah. So what we're gonna do, start off with, we're gonna take 2 slices, actually let me just cut this off, of fresh ginger. Okay, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be some muddling going on. Yeah. Okay. And So we're gonna make it a bit thicker like that, because I really want to have a little bit of ginger.
Sure.
See, I could have taken my homemade ginger syrup that I made.
Right.
But I'm not. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw 2 ginger slices in there. Unpeeled. We're gonna muddle, we're gonna strain.
Great.
Get all the vitamins, everything's always in the peel.
Great.
Okay. Next up, this is fun. Apricot jam. Love apricot jam. 1 tablespoon. Do we have a... Thank you.
Yep.
1 tablespoon of this guy. A nice, generous...
So 1 tablespoon is going to be ½ an ounce for those of you.
Okay, we're at ½ an ounce.
Yeah, ½ an ounce of that.
And then, before we pour anything else in, we're gonna muddle this guy.
Sure.
Okay? So we're gonna get a little muddle action in here. Just so that the juice is out from the ginger.
Absolutely.
Squish the apricot jam just a little bit more.
Just, show it who's boss is really what we're doing. Putting the squeeze on it, I believe. That's gangster talk. That's gangster
put the
talk.
squeeze on it?
Putting the squeeze on it.
Oh, I'm definitely putting the squeeze on you,
There you go.
Ginger.
Can you do it in an American accent?
Putting the squeeze on you, Ginger.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Now tell me about the bomb. Huh? Where's the bomb?
Where's the bomb?
I love it. That's my favorite phrase.
Get your shine box.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so that is muddled right now. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take ½ an ounce of Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier?
Oh, we have it down here.
Yep, right there.
Just to add a little bit of that guy. Where's my, here we go. Just ½ an ounce of this.
½ an ounce. So 2 ginger stripes, ½ an ounce of apricot, ½ an ounce of, ½ an ounce of apricot jam, ½ an ounce of this stuff.
You're doing it in ounces. Just do a tablespoon, which is ½ an ounce basically.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna put ¼ ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Lemon juice, sure.
Okay. And then the good stuff. I've even put it in here.
Oh my goodness.
Because you do actually get it in mason jars. So this is Appalachian Moonshine.
Appalachian Moonshine.
Okay, so coming back to when I said, we have New York, and then we got Chicago, we got these mobsters and stuff. The Appalachian Trail, right, this is where a lot of moonshining went on.
Absolutely.
It spreads over 13 states.
Right.
But the cool thing about, and the reason why they did it, was because there were tons of mountains. So you could, like you said, you hide in the forest and you do it.
Right.
There were actually a lot of areas where they hid in mountains and forests to basically make moonshine.
Right.
This particular moonshine actually comes from West Virginia and is the only state out of the 13 where the Appalachian Trail goes that it is complete in the Appalachian Trail, right?
It is complete. What do you mean?
The whole state is in the Appalachian Trail.
Oh,
it's
goodness.
the only one.
Oh, wow.
So other than that, it's a part of Tennessee, it's a part of, part of New York, a part of Alabama, and so on. West Virginia actually is, the entire state is inside. And they make really great moonshine from back in the day kind of situation. And it's founded by 2 coal miners. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Great.
So that adds that.
Sorry,
in.
what is the name of the moonshine?
Appalachian.
It's called Appalachian?
It's actually called Appalachian Moonshine.
Oh, great.
And of course, Al Capone, because it was closer than New York, he would trail around there and get his underlings to go and basically get some of these the moonshine from the Appalachian Trail.
I love it.
What we need from this is I'm going to put in 2 ounces.
Do you happen to know the ABV on that? Like how alcoholic is it?
I know what ABV is. I think it is
I know.
60 or 70. It's high.
70% alcohol?
Yeah, like it's almost like what was the one that you
62.
used?
That was 62%.
I think it might be the same as that one.
62.5.
I think it is that one. So it's strong. I know you only put an ounce and a half.
Oh goodness.
I'm putting 2 in.
Oh my goodness, Tamee.
Well, you need to wake up, you said.
I do not. This is not the thing. This is not the thing to wake a person up. Okay. All right. 2 naps, I believe.
Could I have some ice,
Yes,
please?
of course.
Thank
Get this
you.
going. You're very welcome. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna give this a quick shakeroo.
Yep.
This side for good measure. Okay. It was already open.
Yeah, I know.
I cheated. Never mind.
That's Hollywood
I was
for you.
disappointed on that one.
That's how Hollywood works.
Okay, so normally you actually get this in a rocks glass.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do though, because I wanna continue the gangster story of my drink.
Right.
Right. And it's also from San Francisco.
Sure.
Al Capone, with all the murders that he did, and all the people he hurt, and all the stuff that was going on, all the illegal activity, he got imprisoned For what?
Tax evasion.
Exactly.
The biggest tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
The biggest tax evasion sentence in U.S. history.
Yeah. It was also, if people are wondering why was he never? Well, because you're friends with the police and the law enforcement, aren't you? When you're a gangster, you want to protect your family. So
It was
in
the
end,
IRS that brought him down.
the IRS.
Yeah.
Can't avoid the IRS.
Yeah.
So where did he end up? Alcatraz.
Yep.
So what? And I actually went to Alcatraz with my brother a couple years ago. So you're not getting it in a fancy rocks glass.
Wow.
You're actually getting it in a Al Capone.
Yeah.
Exactly how it was back in the day.
Wow.
Alcatraz even says Alcatraz on it.
That's crazy.
Cup.
Yeah, that's a great
why
way to
Alcapone
serve a
drank
cocktail.
his apparently he brought some. He managed to get some moonshine into Alcatraz.
I imagine he'd get what he
legend
needed
has
to,
it.
yeah.
So this is what you're gonna get. So you really know how it feels.
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
And then
Can't
I
wait
need
to-
the hawthorn. Do you have a hawthorn there somewhere?
I have this one.
Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
So we're gonna put this guy in here.
No ice, of course, because if you had ice, you could stab somebody with the ice, I believe, in Alcatraz.
Absolutely. So it's just gonna be
Melt the
just
evidence.
like this.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
Okay.
I know it doesn't look like much, but guess what? You're in prison.
That's right. This
So-
is a change from my daily water and bread.
Exactly. And of course, as a garnish, you're still a gangster. So what I made for you
Oh my goodness.
is a little Tommy gun
Wow.
with a Oreo at the bottom. Here we go. Right, you got a chocolate Oreo there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's your garnish.
Okay, toss
Okay?
it in there.
I'm gonna put it on top. I'm
Sure.
gonna put it on top like that.
You're gonna find a way to
There you
sneak
go.
a Tommy
Look at that.
gun into Alcatraz.
You're a mob, so you gotta have a Tommy gun, right?
Yeah.
So there's your Tommy gun. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
And I'll hand it
All right,
off to
thank
you.
you.
There is your Tommy gun.
Oh, it's really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. The best part about it
I mean,
is.
afterwards you can put a little ice in it, but I just wanted you to drink it like a.
No, I like it.
a
I
prisoner.
honestly, I think it works really well like this. The
You like it?
first smell that I get is
Yeah.
Oreo, unfortunately. So I take
that
I
off.
take a sip
All
and
right,
I'm like,
take
oh.
that off. Take your Tommy gun
frickin'
off. There you go. There's your Tommy gun.
Falsified chocolate.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. How about now?
Yeah, it's very nice. Honestly,
Mm.
the moonshine sort of finds its way out of there. I don't
Mm-hmm.
taste a ton of moonshine in this, so
It's a bit of like yours. It's a sneaky thing where you're like, oh, what, it has 2 ounces
Yeah.
of moonshine in there. That seems a little.
basically what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice.
Because there's not much else in there. There's only half an ounce of Grand Marnier, and there's a little bit of lemon juice in there as well. So it's,
Spectacular.
you know, I
Yep.
just thought that's the Tommy gun for you.
I dig it. Yeah, it doesn't look like much.
It doesn't. Well, you
It'll
can put some
blow
ice
your
in it
freaking
now.
face off.
I know. Hey,
I don't want ice in it. I
you
like
don't
it
want
like
ice
this.
in it. You
No.
like it straight up.
This is how I like it.
All right.
It's perfect.
Woohoo! The Tommy gun.
Well done, Tammy. Well done.
Thank you. Betty's in the house. Hi,
Oh,
Mama. Yay!
Best friend Betty.
Yes.
Best friend.
So I say, let's get on to your next
Let's get on to
drink.
it.
Yeah, while I still sip on, a bit dangerous, but sip on your, well, it's just water.
Tammy, what's worse than prohibition?
Death?
2 prohibitions.
Oh.
2 prohibitions. You ever heard of 2 prohibitions?
No.
So, moonshine,
Yes.
of course, is not. I have Greg, the camera guy, right in front of me. It's very
It's
odd.
okay, the camera's on,
I love it
camera's
so
on
much.
me.
Yeah, no, I'm talking, but whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm having some camera issues. Is it this camera? Yeah. 2 prohibitions.
Yes.
There was a man named King Kamehameha. Heard of this man?
No.
The King of Hawaii. King of Hawaii. And there was this stuff called oko lehau. Now, I'm learning to speak Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Worthless.
Yes.
Wonderful language. Very interesting. I don't know a single
they
person.
repeat a lot of words,
I
don't
don't
they?
know a single person that speaks Hawaiian but doesn't speak perfect English.
Yes.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Oko lehau is a moonshine that they were making, or is a illegal liqueur that they were making in Hawaii, starting in the late 1700s. It's made from something called the tea plant, or the tea plant or the key plant, K-I or T-I. They repeat words and they change words. It's very, very
T-I
difficult.
or the K-I?
It's called the T or the key.
So tiki.
I guess that does make sense, but yeah, I guess they didn't put those together. But those are the two plants that it's made of. In 1818, King Kamehameha came down upon the people and said, "You drunks, get your stuff together. I am the king." Kamehameha, he said, "I am the King Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Quit your drinking."
Yeah.
They stopped drinking for a little bit. Everybody, all the people that were making this stuff called okoleau, ran into the forest, made it anyway, and we're doing this. Of course, then, you know, Hawaii becomes a territory of the United States. What happens? Prohibition hits. And then, bam. Twice this thing has been prohibited. Now, unfortunately, my connection in Hawaii was unable to get me any okoleau. So, but I did find something that is fairly similar. I have tasted this. I have tasted okoleau before, and they're not exact. They're not exact. But if you do find yourself with a bottle of okoleau, this will be a great...
Can you only buy it in Hawaii?
I have never found it outside of Hawaii.
Oh,
I've never found it outside of Hawaii.
Right.
I think that
That's
there's
a
got to be...
challenge.
Yeah, I think there's got to be some sort of
Paul's
weird...
probably got it.
I'm sure Paul does, yes. Paul has the most extensive liquor collection I've ever seen. So he may have it.
Yeah.
If that's the case, spectacular, Paul. But if not, we're going to be making a drink that I call the Ole Sour or the Oki Sour. Depends on, again, Hawaiian. The Hawaiian language is very difficult. So sometimes two words mean one thing, aloha, and sometimes 5 words all come together to mean one thing. It's a situation.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Not the best spending of my time learning Hawaiian.
No. Easier than Mandarin, probably.
I doubt it.
I mean, I speak.
Hainae Maiana Kapawana. Hainae Maiana Kapawana. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
That's how you say it. Hainae Maiana Kapawana. So let's do it. This one is called the Ole Sour. We are going to start off here with, if you have the
bad boy stuff.
If you have the okoleau, then get it going. We're gonna put a full 2 ounces of this. This is by the Cutwater Boys down in San Diego.
Cali Moonshine.
Cali Moonshine, yeah, they do great work. They do great rums. I love their rums. Next thing we're gonna be putting in here is going to be some pineapple juice. 1 ounce of pineapple juice. I feel like this cocktail would absolutely have been made at least somewhere close to Hawaii, maybe just on a boat near it. Next thing we gotta put in there is going to be some orgeat. This is going to be almond. Hawaii known for its macadamia nuts, for all kinds of different nuts, so a delicious nut syrup is a good way to go. We're gonna hit this with 0.75 ounces, 3/4 of an ounce. If you got it.
Yeah, see, Carl Tanner says, sneaky tiki. That's exactly what it says.
I am sneaking tiki right past all of us currently. This is the way to do it. Second to last thing we're gonna be putting in here is going to be some lemon juice. You just need 1/2 ounce of this stuff. So,
Roast.
there it is. 1/2 ounce of lemon juice right in there. And now I want to bring a bit of flavor to this. A bit of flavor to this in the form of Allspice Dram. This is absolutely a taste of the islands. It is. Oh, there it is.
And before you do that, I do have a fun fact from my mum.
Oh, good.
The king was actually a massive fan of the Austrian composer Johann Strauss.
Okay.
Okay. Which, you know, the dum 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 blum blum.
Sure.
Blum, Blue Danny Waltz, right? That is why the Hawaiian anthem actually sounds like the Danny Waltz.
Is that right?
Yes.
Huh.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, did you know that the reason that they play the ukulele is because the Portuguese brought it, and they said that their fingers moved so fast they were like jumping fleas. That's why the ukulele is called the jumping flea.
Look at that, all this trivia stuff.
Look at all this trivia. I have one more piece of trivia that we'll get to right at the end, but that's what I got for right now, since I am learning.
Allspice Dram.
Allspice Dram, 1/4 ounce. And just for good measure, I have some of these Tiki Bitters just to solidify this as definitely a Tiki cocktail.
What are Tiki Bitters for those who don't know?
They are tough to describe. If you want to smell it and try to describe it for me, that would be nice. They are.
There's orange bitters. There's just Angostura bitters. There's like what?
It's gonna have sort of a Tiki
kind of like
flavors.
An Allspice Dram then.
It's got some allspice, got some cinnamon in it for sure. It definitely has some orange. Yeah, it's very sort of fruity and interesting. Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere in there.
Made from water, alcohol, cinnamon, allspice.
Yeah.
I love it when they say this. Spices.
Spices.
because that narrows it down.
Trade secret.
And paprika.
Trade secret. Is there paprika in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know there's paprika.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna give this one a shake. This will be
like a lame shake?
No. This will be a good. This will be a good shake. Ready, Tam? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We're gonna be using this ice in here. That's why we gave it such a good shake.
Yeah.
There we go. And we are going to, so we'll use the ice. I misplaced my glass. We're just going to pump and dump this guy right into here. Now, Oko Lehao is it's a portmanteau. It is 2 words put together.
Yeah.
Okole and how.
Yeah.
How means iron.
Uh-huh.
And okole means butt. Like
Butt?
your butt. Like your
Ass?
anus cavity, like your anus holder. A butt.
Your anus holder?
It is the name of Okoleao is the iron butt.
Okay.
That is exactly what it means. It means the iron butt.
The new superhero.
The new superhero, yes, exactly.
Iron Man
Flies
dies,
through the air backwards,
becomes Iron
rams right into it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who he hits because there's a little brown mark on their nose. It's a whole situation that he's got going on.
I just never heard of anus hole holder.
Yeah, your anus hole holder.
I cannot.
In between the cheeks.
I cannot get
holds
past
it in.
that right now.
Rip.
Okay.
The reason it's called that is because the stills that they made this in were not column stills and they weren't potbelly stills or pot stills. They looked like little butts.
Okay.
They looked like little iron butts.
Yes.
I wanted to honor that by giving this a little parasol through the 2 cheeks of a butt. Let's see if we can get this all the way through. So it's like a little Hawaiian butt.
Awesome.
So there it is. There is our Hawaiian butt. The Ole Sour.
I mean, is it though? Or is it something else? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, listen, the iron tip. What do we got going on here? It's something. This is the iron butt. We all know what's going on in here. I've described it very well, but this is the Ole Sour, otherwise known
as the
iron butt. So there you have
anus
it.
Hole holder.
As the anus hole holder.
Yes. Fantastic. Okay.
I don't think YouTube starts watching this early, so I don't think we'll be canceled.
Cheers, everybody.
Chew.
Gonna go in to the butt. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. The butt's good?
Yeah, the butt's, it's the thing. That is the thing. The butt is the thing.
Hawaiians know.
Yeah, that iron butt does it all.
It's so funny because you get, you don't really taste the moonshine.
No, you certainly don't.
But you get a nice nutty from the Orgeat.
Sure.
A real nice little almondy aftertaste in this, which is really yummy.
That Orgeat is important.
Because it's not even though you have pineapple in there, because you know how pineapple can overtake a lot of tiki drinks just to hide.
Yep.
You know, the strong alcohol.
It is the hops of tiki drinks. You throw enough hops into a beer, it'll taste fine. You throw enough pineapple into a tiki drink.
This is definitely a sneaky tiki drink.
I've done it twice.
But
snuck 2 past you.
Yeah, that's true. But a nutty one.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever tasted a nutty tiki drink before, so this is fantastic.
We've done it. The iron butt tastes like nut, is what she is saying. The iron butt tastes like nut.
Butt. The nutty iron butt.
The nutty iron butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl said this is nutty or butty. Depends on the day.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I don't know, but Tex says iron nuts. That would be a good one too.
The iron nuts is a different drink, I'm sure. I'm sure that's a different drink. We'll figure that one out. That's going to be, I think, exactly. Exactly. It would save me a lot of trouble.
That is great. The
Put that butt back in it.
Put the butt back. Well, I mean, they're a bit deceiving because it still kind of looks different to me.
You make a butt.
Stabbed with an umbrella.
I don't know how to make a butt.
Let's have a quick look what's going on in the chat with everybody. Everyone's loving it.
Oh, good. The iron butt. Everybody's digging it.
It is delicious. Danny Vasquez says, this week just keeps getting more and more highbrow.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Well observed.
Yeah, I get classier as the night goes on.
Yeah.
My mornings are very childish.
Yes. Samantha is saying drinking butt juice. That's not.
Iron butt juice.
Iron.
Thank you.
Okay. Jen says no drink has ever sounded so appetizing. Good point.
It's true.
I know. If you go to a bar and you say, "Can I get the butt drink?"
The iron butt. Can I get one of them
drink.
iron butts?
You know. So.
Take it.
Killervamp says my Saturdays at 11 are always open. Maybe more Saturday shows. Hey.
Goodness.
Let us know. Let us know if you would like to have more Saturday shows. Maybe we'll do it.
Let's call it 1. Let's call it 1 p.m. if we could. Yeah.
Maybe we can do 1 a month.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
I will start banking my sleep now.
Just go to bed a little earlier.
Never heard of that. Don't like it.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna take these drinks out.
Yep.
Here. This was our first one.
Yep. This is our second one.
True.
Yep.
This is the second one. Here we go. I mean, we have. It's just water.
Just water.
It's just water.
Just water.
Well, I added
Yeah.
Then of course we've got the Tommy gun. And then we have our iron butt.
The Ole Sour is what it's
Ole
called,
Sour.
but the iron butt is another great
no
name
one's
for
gonna
it.
say that ever.
I know.
It's the butt drink.
the
Let's
iron
just
butt.
call it what it is. It's the iron butt drink. It's got to be the butt.
Yeah, it's got to be the butt.
It's got to be the butt.
Got to be the butt. That'd be the butt, Bob.
The butt wins the day. Yep.
Do you remember that? Yeah. Did yeah. Yeah, there's an episode of the wedding, the newlywed game. Newlywed game, and the guy asked the husband, "What's the weirdest place you've ever made whoopee?" And the guy took a second and he goes, "That'd be the butt, Bob." One of the greatest lines of all time. That'd be the butt, Bob.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
It'll be the butt.
It'll be the butt, Bob.
Absolutely. And David DeLeon says hangover Saturday shows.
Yes.
That is true. Which will probably be tomorrow for us, though.
Right, yeah. After my Fernet show tonight on youtube.com/Kushtender, 7 p.m. my time, we'll be doing all cocktails with Fernet, so tune in, please.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know I will be in the chat then. Danny puts it exactly on the point. Butts, guns, and water. Yeah. Very mafioso.
Yeah, that's very.
I mean,
very right.
Could it have been more written here?
No.
Amazing.
Nailed it. Stuff the landing, I believe it's called.
Well, I had a blast.
Me too, Tamee.
And I'm not completely, crunk.
No.
I think it's because we were sipping.
Well, I finished.
If we finished these.
I finished my version of this, and then I got that one coming back at me.
You can have that one. You might want to put some ice in it at some point. No? No ice?
It takes too long.
Okay, all right.
Get it down.
Well, I'll probably finish this guy.
Yeah.
Let us know, please, if you would like more shows on Saturday, purely because also Scott would absolutely hate it. And I think it's more fun, to be totally honest. We will be back though next Friday, so please do remember to subscribe. If you are watching for the first time, remember to subscribe and then tap that little bell that's next to the subscribe button so you can see whenever we post new videos and when we go live as well. Yeah, that's about it.
Tons of fun, Tim.
I think happy hour moonshine time is over.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be back again in less than a week.
Yeah.
In less than a week, next Friday. Please tune in tonight at 7 o'clock on Kush's page on YouTube called Kushtender. So hop on over to that and tune into his show with Fernet Branca.
Fernet Branca tonight.
The theme is Fernet Branca, so that should be exciting. If we don't see you the next coming days, we will see each other again next Friday.
Absolutely.
Live here on Mixed Cocktail Hour. So until then, thank you so much. I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Until next time, cheerio, everybody.